Hi, Happy New Year. Well, okay, yeah. That's quite not easy to say it's happy because all our predictions have been wrong the last year. And yes, 2020 has been quite a taxing year for most of us. A lot of us lost our time with the loved ones, and most of us lost our loved ones. And yes, we are hoping for a better future in 2021. But it has been proved that the past 1 year has led to a great rise in all sort of mental health and things which are not pleasant to experience, and it has not been quite good with that. But personally, for me, 2020 has been one of the best years of my life, and to be honest, it's one of the most productive years of my life. I did not start off well. For like the first 3 months, it was quite taxing on me. But then afterwards, when the lockdown started and we had to sit home for like about a month or two, it became good. It was one of the times where I used my potential to the greatest extent ever in my life. And I've learned a lot of things. I did a lot of things, and there are two things which I did and I feel is very important for me, and it's one of my best investments of my life. I put a great deal of time and effort in learning human psychology. We struggle with why do we feel what we feel, why do we think what we think, why do we do what we do. And I put a great deal of study and research and thought into why this happens, why it occurs. And two, I had a keen interest in content creation. Initially, it went on more of an idea of like a podcast and stuff. But now that I'm pretty bored, I learned how to use Premiere Pro. One of the best things. It helped me connect with a lot of people because during the lockdown, people wanted a lot of activities to be done and to be posted on YouTube or in Instagram or whatever it is. I met a lot of people like that. But the best parts about learning Premiere Pro is that I can start my own content creation. Now, why am I doing this? I'm initially bored. Because I'm bored, I'm the only thing I'm doing. And two, I think my ideologies can fixate on you guys listening over here a little more easily. But once you do understand what this thing over here does, it's easy to resolve towards it. And that's my idea. I will help you understand what is my perception, stating it clearly, my perception of what this thing does and why it does. A few things about this particular channel, what plans I have with it. I'm not trying to monetize it. I don't care if you like or subscribe. I'm bored, and because I'm bored, I'm doing this. But if it does help you in some way, feel free to share it with people. Or even if you think it might potentially help someone, even if it was of no help for you, do share it. And this particular flow of this channel, I'm trying to put Jordan Peterson's view in Mark Manson's language, in David Hammond's style. Let's try. Let's see how it goes. And two, I'm not giving any commitments over here. I am not sure if this is the thing I want to do. Let's see how it goes. If I'm still interested in continuing with it, I would. If not, I might not. Totally depends on the time. But yes, I want to do a few things while I'm doing this. State some really, really harsh truths. Some things which you knew but you didn't want to agree or accept, or something like that. And two, I want to give you a viable solution, because I just don't want to stay the problem and be like, yeah, do whatever you want. That's just fucking awkward. No, I want to give you some solutions with what I want you to do, because this is the way I did it and it worked. And three, I'm trying to put the best of effects I learned with Premiere Pro. I'm not great at it, I'm just a noob starting out, and probably I'll learn more and put it into use over here just to see how it goes. But until then, this is the YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shaan, and I'll be helping you with things, or probably obstacles, the best I could figure out. And yes, I'll be referring to a lot of books and YouTube videos of other eminent
A few moments later.
Other eminent
6 months later.
I don't know what to call them.
One eternity later.
Learned people. Yeah, I would be using their views and ideologies and put my own perception on it. So just to check out. That's just it works. That's how I'm going to spread my content. I would give a link to most of them down in the description. So if in case you want to check out more about it, or if you want to see where the original thought came from, you can go check that videos or books or whatever is it out. Until then, stay tuned. If you want to get notified of my next videos, subscribe or hit the bell notification icon, either one of them. The foreseeable future, I'm not going to monetize these videos, so that gives me some freedom to use other contents without any credit at all. But anyways, I'll do give credits in case it's required. And finally, I'll leave you guys with one food for thought that's hard to digest. It's a nice name, that's a nice title. And today's food for thought that's hard to digest is that you are not your mind. And this was stated by Eckhart Tolle in his book, The Power of Now. You think that you are what you think. And Descartes said this thing one time, that I think and therefore I am, which is quite false, because what he wanted to mean was I think and therefore I project what I am. But that's not true. You are not what you think. Doesn't it sound silly if you call yourself your stomach? No, so why do you call yourself your brain? So you're not your brain. You are the consciousness which controls all organs of your body. Now, the brain does control everything, subconsciously controls everything, all the involuntary movements and stuff. But your brain over here is also controlled by something, and that something is you. It doesn't have a very clear definition of what it is scientifically, but we'll sure explore it more, and how to gain control over your brain. Now that's the part where you have lost control over your brain, and you have been trained to lose control over your brain. You're trained to think everything, which is not true. You should not think everything. We'll get into the details a little bit later. But until then, thank you for watching. Valar Glaesis.